Hello, everyone. It is January 15th, 2026, and this is Dad's Lifetime of Stories. He is going to relay different stories from his life. If you'd like to ask questions and have Dad answer them, please leave them in the comments. All right. We talked about Grandma Scott's family, the Burton family, just a little bit, but we do know Grandma Scott's maiden name was Burton.
Right.
Had a couple sisters, you recall. Um, we were talking basically about you relayed a story at Fruhoff Trailer where you had caught your hand
Yeah.
on the gondola, is what you called it, the glass hauler. And you also talked about a man named Sam Hartzell. He was the man that actually got you the job.
Right.
This just hit me in the head, and I'll bring it up, and we'll go back to what we should be doing. But last week, Dad had a funny story to tell, and then he changed his mind. And after the video was over with and we talked about it, it's probably best he didn't tell the story. Trust me, you don't want to know. That's it. Certain people would not take it and laugh about it. Other people would laugh about it. I would laugh about it, but other mature adults probably wouldn't. Okay. Uh, Sam Hartzell. Now, he helped you get your job with Fruhoff Trailer. Did you also mention to me, was he the same man? Who's the man that helped you get Mom's engagement ring?
Well, got my wife Margaret. It was Dr. Rochelle in Memphis, Tennessee, and that was out in the area where Fruhoff Trailer Company was. So we even stayed one place out there in an apartment a few times
Mm-hmm.
because we didn't want to go home after working at 12:30 or something like that. Seemed like it was 12:30 whenever we got off. But anyway, we could decide whether or not we wanted to uh, go home, but we'd have to do it in advance, let the people know there at the apartment complex where they've got the rooms. But it was up there next to where Dr. Rochelle's office was, and that's who helped me get your mama's engagement ring and all.
What year was that?
1950.
55? No,
It
that
was
ain't right.
1955.
What's 55? Wait, I'd have to
Yeah, I
count
was in
backwards.
55.
Well, we talked a little bit about it, not much, but you even remembered how much you had to pay for that
Yeah,
engagement.
that was a lot of money back then.
1950.
Yeah, $150 was what I paid for her engagement ring.
1955,
Yeah,
$150. It's
but
probably a lot of money in the 50s.
well, the problem was I was talking to a man that was helping me get the ring. Money was no, he was a doctor, and the fellow that came to our house and duck hunted over there, fished, and normally if he didn't catch or kill something, we'd have something in the freezer that he could still take back to Memphis with him.
So was that kind of like payment for him? If you couldn't pay him, did you barter
He
that out?
he just wouldn't take money,
Oh,
you know, from us. He knew my dad and mom had 5 kids he was trying to take care of, and here I was trying to get an engagement ring, and I didn't have no money, so we had to be pretty nice to Dr. Rochelle, and
you
we thought he was just a good guy too.
you just make a payment plan to him or something?
No, we just agreed on, I'd pay it off as soon as I could.
Oh,
Is
okay.
what I would do. 'Cause it was a big old ring. Had a setting in it and had little diamonds on the side of the big setting, so it was nice. Back then, $150 ring. Uh, but I thought it was a lot of money because it took me a while I was trying to figure out in my head earlier
Payback.
what I made in a week's time or a day's time. I made $1.79 an hour. I don't even know how much money that was in a day's time. $2 for 8 hour be $16 I'd make, I guess. So I'd make close to $100 a.
So approximately $1.79 an hour.
Yeah, be a dollar times 40. Well, I mean a dollar
Well, a
70.
dollar, a dollar. I mean, $1.80 times 8 hours is rounding everything up is $14.40 a day.
Okay, then you got to get that down.
Now, everybody, I just did math on the fly with a pen and paper. So if I'm wrong, please tell me so in the comments. Approximately $70 a week. That sound about right.
Yeah, $2.
And that would be hustling from Monday to, or I mean, from Friday to Friday till you got your next check.
What is 16 times 5?
16 times 5, 80
Okay, that's what I'd make in a week's time.
before
So,
taxes
yeah, before wasn't much taxes held out then.
back in the day.
Yeah, before they knew what taxing people really was. Now they do.
Yeah, I figured out how to control you for the rest of your life.
Yeah,
And then if you die and you don't get your Social Security, it's hard for your mate to get the Social Security.
oh yeah,
They make it difficult. They if they want the money from you, they want it today. But if it's shoes on the other foot, it don't work that way.
yeah.
You're struggling to make that to even do
Well,
anything, and they're piling on you. Um, Anything else stand out in your mind as far as uh, Sam Hartzell doing other things that were just nice things for people?
oh, Sam took everything he made for his family. Of course, all he knew was sharecropping. Is what he did just about it. So, one time I knew him, but well, making the money that he was making in Memphis and still paying for a room sometimes. He could pay for one or two or something like that, but he tried to take all of it home with him if he could to
Yeah.
pay his bills. But he was always a hard worker, and I was thinking about a story. Lonnie and myself were pretty close together within,
Age.
yeah, within 2 years of each other, a little less. But Sam would always try to get us to fight
Each other.
each other.
Okay.
And my daddy, I look back on it now, and to each one of us is just competition because we're both about the same size.
Right.
But man, we'd tear into one another. See, I mean, we were slugging it out. That's the only way we knew how to do. That's the only way you knew how to fight.
Haymakers.
And
Throw
especially
punches from the belt.
your brother too. You didn't care what is your brother or wasn't your brother.
Yeah.
If it's a fight, you wanted to win it.
Right.
That's what you wanted to do. And I was always about as big as Lonnie was,
Mm-hmm.
because he is a little bit skinnier than what I am, and I know I got to about 155 to 60 or something like that.
That high school weight.
And, yeah, and I didn't know what at the time. I was too busy uh, trying to coach your mama,
Right.
and
Didn't.
take on other things too, because I was beginning to, whether it's my junior year or my senior year, I was pretty busy.
Running out of hours on a day.
Yeah, yeah, because there's so much to do, practice and all that.
You mean
But
like sports?
right, it was a lot. It was a lot to do. But it's getting away from the program, I guess. But it took a lot of time to do your work and practice. And I know I even had a job on the weekends on a Saturday, and I don't know whether I told it or not, but I worked at uh, two different grocery stores, and then I finally got a job with my English class teacher, her husband owned a dry goods store there next to J.A. Price jewelry that I knew. But in the store where I did work, there was at that time a lot of Mexicans coming in, and one of them come in one day. He was wanting something. He kept doing this right here.
Couldn't speak English.
He couldn't speak
Yeah, and you
English,
couldn't speak Spanish.
and I didn't
Yeah.
know a word of Spanish at all. But he kept trying to tell me he needed a needle.
A what now?
A needle, so he could
Oh, he wants to sew up something.
sew up something,
Oh, okay.
or his pants or his shirt, or
Gotta
probably,
put a button on or whatever he's trying to do.
yeah. But he kept trying to, and finally we got it. Yeah, yeah.
Point.
Yeah,
This.
yeah. And you keep doing this, and it made sense what he was doing.
Hold your hand up to your chin and do that. Higher.
Oh, a little higher.
Yeah, and
Oh, like that.
yeah, move it this way. There you go.
Like that.
There you go.
He was
What he's
sewing.
talking about is taking a thread and putting it through the eye of the needle.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then of course he's sewing his whatever his button on, or
Right.
patch, or
Tear
or
or
whatever it might be. But there was some incidents, and then I guess in the grocery business, I got out and took after they buy a big bill of groceries, then they didn't have no transportation, and they may not have lived 2 or 3 miles out of town. But I would take them home,
load them
and
up and take them and
yeah, and that was really I enjoyed doing that because it's getting out of the store and helping people do things. Because you'd always be a little bit extra that you'd be doing whenever you got there.
right.
They probably didn't even want you in their house a lot of the time, because it's all it was a shack as we look at it today.
Kind of like
They
tin roof.
didn't know what installation was or nothing
Right.
back then, not 1950s and up to 1955. I guess is whenever I really worked for those different stores.
Well, we could keep going, but today we've got some appointments we need to go take
Yeah.
care of. But we got plenty of
Yeah.
time. We got plenty of time to proof the video and go ahead and make it over to your couple of appointments we got to do today. But
And a haircut.
Dad thinks he needs a haircut. Let's vote on it. How about that? Anyone think he needs a haircut?
I can do that in comments.
There you go.
So,
Save everything.
only place he cuts is right down there around my ears. But anyway, I get to looking kind of shaggy.
Well, we will be back next week, approximately, what will that be, the 22nd? Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll start right here again. And please feel free to like, share, follow, subscribe, whatever you want to call it, and leave questions because it really helps people from a different perspective asking a question. And Dad enjoyed Cynthia's questions. Sorry I called you Cindy, Cynthia. Um, but till next week, goodbye.
Goodbye. Adios.